Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fallout 4. My name is Brian, your host and commentator, and here we are at the Fizz Top Grill. Why is my... Oh, it's because I guess it's telling me to use the elevator to leave or go down. So anyways, let's go. We're going to turn in our medallions to N.I.R.A that we've been collecting. Oh, excuse me. Before we... And that all that does is give you, like, some Nuka-Colas, so we're just going to knock that off the list real quick. This is Cappy in a Haystack, though, and I'm going to show the locations for all the caps, or Cappy hints. Holy crap, where am I going? Oh, yeah, I'm going the right way. Okay, I'm going to show the location for all the Cappy hints once we... Well, like, right before we talk to Sierra. I'll show the location for all of them. So there's Sierra. We're going to turn those into her, but first... Gotta go find N.I.R.A. There she is. Cool. Let's turn in these medallions, and you'll see which rides. All these medallions are outside the rides. And I collected them in the previous videos, so you can check out those videos to see where the locations are. But this will show you what rides that they are located outside of. And all you have to do is just go to those rides. It's pretty easy. I don't even need to show you the locations for those, but I will show the locations and little jump cuts for the Cappy clues.
Once you've got a complete set, just bring them back to me for a special reward.
I've got all the medallions.
I've got a full set of Park Medallions.
So you do? Why, that's just Nuka-tastic. Here's your special reward. What else would you like to know?
Tell me about the Nuka.
With that, we've completed the Precious Metals quest. So there you go. You can see them up there in the top left corner.
Created the formula for a drink he named Nuka-Cola. When released to the market, the delicious beverage was nothing short of a sensation, quickly becoming error. System malfunction.
You want the truth about Nuka-Cola? It's toxic swill that'll rot your teeth out, but you imbeciles gulp that poison sludge by the bottle.
System restored. With the release of our latest flavor,
Jesus, N.I.R.A.
Nuka-Cola Quantum. Be sure to try a cold, refreshing bottle of Nuka-Cola Quantum today. What else would you like to know?
I think that's it. I'm good.
Questions for now.
In that case, error.
You're still here? Get the hell out of my face, you miserable dung-sniffing dirt scratcher.
Dung-sniffing dirt scratcher. Damn.
Have a great day.
Sure.
Got him. All right, so did all that. Let's go to Sierra, and I'm going to jump cut to a little montage showing the locations of all of the Cappy clues, Cappy hints. So let's do that right now, and go. Okay, so our first Cappy clue is to the right of the Fizz Top Grill when you go down the elevator over here along this wall behind this red building with the pillars. So this is where the first Cappy clue hint is located. We got 9 more to go total. There's 10 total, so we got 9 more to go. This is the only one you'll find in Nuka-Town, USA, so there you go. I'm doing these in the order that I found them in the walkthrough, so that's the order that these clips are going to be in. The second one is right after you enter the spinny room from that tipsy-topsy-turvy room. If you go 2 doors to the left, that's where the next Cappy clue is, just kind of chilling in there. And don't forget your ticket reel off to the right there. I'm pretty sure I grabbed that. I better grab that. Yeah, I grabbed that. All right, cool. So yeah, there's 2 in the Kitty Kingdom. The second one is at the top of that clock tower. So I'm gonna do a bit of a jump cut because it took me a minute to get to the top. You just want to head up into the clock tower, up these stairs. Look out for the scale trap here. And when you're at the top, it's going to be along the wall right at the top of the stairs where it like lets you out onto that top floor of the tower on your left. So that's where the third Cappy clue is. Now we're going to move on to A World of Refreshment, which only has 1 Cappy clue, and it's located in this western section on the side of this wall here. It's kind of early on. No, it's about, I guess, about the middle of the whole track area thing. It's in that western section, though. There's 2 in the Safari Adventure. When you follow Cedo to the Primate House, if you go to the right there, around that like hedge maze looking kind of wall thing. There'll be the first Cappy clue just sitting there, like behind the gorilla statue, I guess. And then the second Cappy clue is also kind of located in a hedge maze. That was the entrance right there. If you go in through the entrance and turn right, then you'll be heading the direction that I'm going, and then you make another right, and then you just follow this winding path, take out the rad rat pups, nice and easy, and go all the way to the end of this wall here. That's where we'll get our sixth Cappy? Yeah, our sixth Cappy clue. So we got 4 left. There are 2 in Dry Rock Gulch, and then there are 2 in the Galactic Zone. So let's head on over to Dry Rock Gulch. The first one, it's going to be located behind behind one of these tombstones in the cemetery, across from one of the guys that you need to do a task for, the Giddy Up Buttercup task, behind this tombstone right here. So that's where the first one is. Look out, because you might get attacked by bloodworms. The second one is in Mad Mulligan's mine on the side of this shack here on the entrance. I guess the side of the entrance right here. Very early on in the mine, so pretty easy to notice. I can't wait. I have 3 of my friends. Me and 3 of my friends are meeting up later to play Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 on the Switch. It's going to be fun, so I'm just editing videos in the meantime. All right, the first one in the Galactic Zone is here at the Spacewalk. This is the top entrance here. It's off to the left. I was a little confused at first and went over to the right here, so it's definitely off to the left. I'm like, huh? And then it's on the wall over here, so bam. And then we've got one more Cappy clue to nab, and the last one is here in the Galactic Zone. It is at the bottom of the Starport Nuka building. This is if you exit out of the Starport Nuka building, and then you take a right and go all the way around the building to this locked gate, it'll be right here on the wall. And that is the 10th and final Cappy clue. So, without further ado, we'll record this Cappy clue, and then we will talk to Sierra and enter the code, and have the chance to enter Brad Burton's little secret personal quarter area. All right, now that I've showed off the locations of all 10 of those medallions, I think there was 10. I can't remember. Maybe there's not 10, but all the medallions. Let's go ahead and talk to Sierra and complete the Cappy in a Haystack quest that we've been working so hard on.
Those Cappies could be pretty well hidden.
I found all the hidden Cappies. Each one had a letter?
Great. Let me take a look at these letters. Well, anyone who stared at Nuka-Cola merchandise as long as I have would get this one pretty fast. The letters definitely spell refreshing.
No shit.
Simpler than I was expecting.
Good. So what's next?
How do we use this code?
This door should lead to Brad Burton's office, but it's locked up tight. The keypad is the only way to open it. I guess we just need to key in the 10 numbers that correspond to the word refreshing. You did all the work looking for the hidden Cappies, so you should be the one who gets to enter the code.
It would be my pleasure. Enter your code here. Boop, bop, boop, bop. Be like Tolly from South Park where he does Funky Town. Do, 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 do. He's like, that's the code to get in? And Tolly's like, nah, it's the tune to Funky Town or whatever. It's good shit. Anyways, let's enter Brad Burton's office. Couple of little secrets and interesting bits that we're going to run into here. This might be a shorter episode. I think there's a couple of things, though, that I can do kind of off to the side. I think we'll cover... There's like a super mutant outpost that I want to go fuck up at some point. And there's a Death Claw, too. That's like hiding in like the very corner of the map. So we'll go get that guy, too. At some point, kill him. He's like guarding a chest or something. I'll take that rat away. Why not?
To see what it was like.
I'll turn off this radio. I don't need all that extra noise, all that extra business.
Let's search carefully. I'm willing to bet this place has a few secrets, and they'll probably be well hidden.
A few secrets. It looks like there's an elevator here, but we cannot access it because there's a bookshelf blocking it. I believe we get a key to this safe, but I'm going to unlock it anyway. Oh, I'm going to unlock it anyway, but we do, I believe, get a key to this safe, and I'll show you where that key is. I think there's a key in here.
That's it.
5 missiles. Oh, yeah, there's a holotape, too. Yeah, there's a key that you get to access that, but I want to show that off right now. And I'll play both of these in a minute. We can grab this flyer here. Nuka Contest flyer. Find the Hidden Cappies, Nuka-Cola bottling plant. Row down the river and see the Old West where Cappy is hiding. Can you pass his test? Nuka Town, USA. Down near the bottom of Fizz Top Mountain, Cappy's enjoying a view of the fountain. Dry Rock Gulch. This hidden Cappy is close to the ground. Look in the place where tombstones are found. And then the next one is, oh yeah, there's 2 in there. To find the next Cappy, you'll have to be bold and search where Mad Mulligan pans for gold. And then Galactic Zone, there's walk through the stars and then look around. Your happy friend Cappy is sure to be found. A great space adventure is waiting for you, and under the starport a Cappy is too. And Safari Adventure. Enter the hedges and join the new craze. Find your next Cappy somewhere in the maze. It's no monkey business where this Cappy waits. An animal statue is his hiding place. That's not as good. Cappy likes hiding up top near the sky, so head for the castle and search way up high. I don't know if I can read that bottom one for Kitty Kingdom. Keeping your feet on the spinning floor would mark something. Yeah, I can't read that, so let's just take it. Alright. I'm going to read Brad Burton's terminal first.
Look at this place.
Or access it. Nuka-World mail system. Nuka-World status. Everything's just closed. Alright, so we got a bunch of mail. God, okay. Here we go. Gals Mainsgrove, Vault-Tec Special Projects Division. Just wanted to reach out and say thank you for the work you've done on my private sanctuary. With the installation of the control switch, work is finally complete. Amusing anecdote to share about the final day. The engineers needed to know, where to place the access switch. Just bumped the mic. Obviously, I wanted it concealed, but where? Then the answer came to me. It should be placed near my greatest creation, the very reason for my success. I think we can both agree that it was an inspired choice. Thanks for everything, gals. The money has been wired to your account. So that was Mr. Bradburn sending that out to that Giles guy. Incoming mail. Peyton Huxley, Executive Assistant. Sir, I've cleared your schedule as you requested for the latter half of the entire year. I can assure you this was no small feat. Also, your medical records have been transferred to Braxton's team, and all of your backup copies destroyed. I hope you know that you're doing what you're doing, sir. If you go through with this process, you may never be able to speak in public again. We can certainly work around that, but your presence has been the driving force behind the Nuka-Cola Corporation since the beginning, and I think it will be a great loss if that were to change. So something's going on. He's being a part of something here. Let's see what Bradburn said to Peyton Huxley. I've considered your proposal for shutting down the Galactic Zone to overhaul the Star Control mainframe and its robots. Oh yeah, remember we read a few emails about that. And I have to say that I am taken aback by the suggestion. If there's one thing I've taught you, it's that no matter how tough things get, we never give up. Tell the manager over there he'll just have to hunker down and make do with what he has. I poured billions into that park, and I am not about to watch it trickle away by closing the gates. As far as disarming the robots in the park, that's also a no. If things go south at Nuka-World, that force of robots is the only protectron we have. Or protection. Protectron. It's the only protection we have. Cooperating with Robco is the only way I could get that type of weaponry allowed outside of a military base. So suck it up and get whatever his name's ass moving over there to fix this problem. Incoming. LB Shelton, Security Department. Sir, I've done as you've requested and informed all security personnel about our problems with the AFAD group. We're doing the best we can to keep them as far away from Safari Adventure as possible, but we're understaffed. I need every man and woman I can get, but you've assigned 12 of my people to Project Cobalt and have yet to replace them. Any help is appreciated, sir. Have a wonderful day. It's cool going back and reading these emails about, the various parks and stuff. Outgoing. To Peyton once again. I've started reviewing the Hidden Cappy Contest details, and I had a question. So I actually have to receive the contest winners in my office in person? If so, have you considered how Project Cobalt could affect that idea? I'll do it for now, but we'll have to revisit the issue once my transfer is complete. Anyway, I promise you that I will submit the rest of my comments and changes this week. I've been too preoccupied with Project Cobalt, and I've definitely put it off for too long. Don't worry, Peyton, if I take any longer, just tell the marketing team to come after me with the torches and pitchforks. Incoming mail. Who's this from? Kate Levitt, Beverage Division. Sir, I appreciate your enthusiasm over the quantum beverage idea, but I really think we should run more tests before we just send it out to market. The isotope that we're using is strontium-90, which is extremely radioactive. It's perfect for the military's applications, but even with Rex's purification distilling process, it can be dangerous. Now I know that the bright blue bottles will look Now I know that the bright blue bottles will look wonderful on store shelves, and we stand to make a lot of money with this product. But think of the long-term effects it can have. We already know it causes the e.m.o.b.r.i.a.n's urine to glow. The e.m.o.b.r.i.a.'s? What? e.m.o.b.r.i.a.'s? What? What is that? And while others in the Beverageer lab find that amusing, I find something like that coming out of my body disturbing. I have a battery of tests I'd like to perform before we release the product to the Washington, D.C. test market. All I ask is a 6 to 8 month delay. I await your answer. CEO Brad Burton's eyes only. I just noticed that up top. To Peyton once again. Man, he's just ignoring all these other people. Absolutely love the Nuka condolences, fruit and cheese baskets you sent out to the families of our early prototype quantum flavor testers. Great idea. I think I love the fine print of the health damage waiver you had them sign before they joined up even more. Saved us billions, I suspect. You're at the top of your game, Peyton, and maybe someday you'll be sitting in the big chair. For now, enjoy that shiny new quantum blue Corvega you found parked in your driveway this morning. You earned it. All right, so that's Brad Burton's mail. We're being nosy. You know how it is. All right, let's go ahead and we'll play this Nuka-Cola Clear. We also have to play General Braxton's tape.
Clear production. I think it's obvious that we need to take a step back and examine the facts.
So I know where the switch is, but I don't want to activate it yet.
So I think it's best we leverage its potential popularity before someone else beats us to market. Additionally, installing the equipment to produce both flavors would cost us a pretty penny, and I'd rather use the funds to promote Quantum. We also have our lemon lime flavor debuting soon, and need to work out how to market two clear-colored flavors simultaneously. With all these factors taken into account, I have no choice but to hold off Nuka-Cola Clear production for at least the next 2 fiscal years.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and hit that hidden switch and have Sierra say whatever bullshit she's gonna say. The switch is right here. Behind this Nuka-Cola, or on the side of that Nuka-Cola machine.
Mr. Brad Burton, you were one sneaky devil.
Yeah, he was. Alright. General Braxton, so G. Let's go to G. And listen to this while we ride the elevator. Gotta go all the way up. Man, this is a pain in the ass. All these fucking holotapes. Alright.
Look, Brad Burton, I didn't fly down from DC to get jerked around. You either
Jerked
sign
around.
off on Project Cobalt or I can walk right out that door. This isn't like deciding what color bottle to pick for our next flavor, General. You're asking me to take my laboratories and my beverageers and basically turn them over to your team. I need assurances that my people and my facilities are going to be treated with the respect that they deserve. You and I both know that's a load of horse shit. Stop treating me like one of your soft drink competitors. I'm here representing the U.S. military. I already told you you'd be well compensated. Now cut the crap and tell me what you're really after. Fine. I want in on the military's LeapX program. What? How the hell did you know about that? Let's just say you're not the only one in this room that can throw his weight around in Washington, General. I've been following the program ever since its inception, and I have to say that I'm impressed. The ability to keep a human in a state of veritable immortality using a machine, now that's something that I didn't expect from the military. Look, you want me to agree to this proposal, then get me on the LeapX list, and I'll sign whatever you want. I always knew you were a greedy son of a bitch, John. But the last thing I expected to hear is that you were afraid of death. If you know so much about LeapX, then you know it's in its infancy, and there are a lot of kinks to be worked out. It isn't as easy as throwing a switch and suddenly you can live forever.
Stop trying to talk me out of it. We both know the enemy is developing chemical and biological weapons, and that my beverage years are the top organic chemists in the world. Our countries are in a race where no one comes in second, General. So you need to ask yourself, can you really afford to stand here and say no?
You had this all figured out before I even arrived, didn't you? Okay, fine. You want in on the Leap-X program, you've got yourself a deal. You know, maybe immortality is what's best for you, Brad Burton. Be a goddamn shame to let that ego go to waste.
What do we have here?
I sort of feel sorry for him.
You there, with the pit boy. What are you doing here?
We used the
What
contest
happened to
code
you?
get in. What the hell happened to you?
I made a devil's bargain, though I didn't know it at the time. This was General Braxton's plan all along. Damn the man. He called it Project Cobalt. In exchange for my weapon design, he would give me access to life-extending technology. I'm such a fool for taking him at his word. He never told me that this would be the price.
Who was General Braxton?
He was one of the top men in the Army Research Laboratory's Weapons and Materials Division. He'd taken a keen interest in my quantum mechanics research and offered me a trade. In exchange for my assistance on a top-secret weapons project, he gave me access to an experimental process that would artificially extend my life. Like a fool, I leapt before I looked. I've certainly paid the price for my short-sightedness.
A weapon? I don't believe it. Why would the genius who brought so much joy to the world want to make something destructive?
Genius is restless, madam. It must expand, seek new challenges, and explore new frontiers. So yes, a weapon. It was going to be a quantum-enhanced variant of the standard portable tactical warhead. In fact, the prototypes are stored in this very chamber. You can have them on one condition. I want you to shut off the power to this machine that's keeping me alive. I want to die.
What? No!
Are you really sure that you want to die?
I've had plenty of time to think about it.
You can't kill him. He's a great man. He invented Nuka-Cola, the best thing in the world.
Lady, you don't know what a torment it is. Being trapped here alone and staring at the same wall, decade after decade. Now please shut up while I talk to your more rational friend here.
Damn.
I realize that what I'm asking isn't easy, but there's something in it for you. When the power is cut, the door to the prototype storage room will open automatically. Take anything you want. I don't care anymore. Just please, set me free at last. I can't bear this loneliness any longer.
Wait. I have an idea. Mr. Brad Burton wants to die because he's lonely, right? Well, maybe I could stay with him, you know? Keep him company, give him someone to talk to. He's like a hero to me.
If he lives, I don't get the prototype ammo. What can you offer to make this worth my while?
Well, I do have one thing that might interest you. I've got a limited edition Nuka-Cola jumpsuit. It's really stylish and not many were made. It's one of my most treasured possessions, but, well, I'm willing to let you have it.
A Nuka-Cola jumpsuit? Ha! That's a paltry prize compared to what I'm offering. The choice is yours, but I beg you to honor my wishes. There is no one else who can help me.
I couldn't stand
So yeah, she'll give you a Nuka-Cola jumpsuit.
How could I drink
If
Nuka-Cola?
you flip the switch and kill him and open this door, then you get a Nuka-Cola rocket launcher, whatever, Fat Man launcher, and ammo and all kinds of shit, and it's a much better option than the jumpsuit. So we're definitely gonna kill Mr. Bradburn. I'm gonna respect his
For
wishes,
centuries.
but we can get a little bit more dialogue out of Sierra. So let's talk to her.
Sierra.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but what's your decision?
Uh-huh. What about the secret Nuka-Cola formula you think is locked up in that vault?
That was before we found John Caleb Bradburn in the flesh. Well, mostly. Who knows? Maybe he'll tell me the Nuka-Cola formula himself, along with all kinds of other things. That would be incredible. Please, tell me that you'll let him live.
No deal. I want that prototype and I'm going to get it.
I want that prototype. Me.
The greatest minds of his generation to die. Even though I've offered you a better option. And just so you can get your hands on a weapon? Guess I didn't realize you were so cold-hearted and selfish. Fine then. Destroy one of our national
treasures, she says. Man, if I was his head, I would ask a few questions before I had him like flip the switch, like things that I wondered. Be like, so what happened? Oh my goodness, why won't it let me talk to him?
Please, think carefully. Don't rush.
It let me talk to him on my practice profile, but whatever.
Free at last.
Mr. Bradford. Sorry.
Wah wah. Yeah, his eyes kind of stay like he stares straight ahead, but he like they twitch back and forth or something like that. So let's go ahead. We got a Nuka mixer in here. Look at all this shit. This is like, well, you want a jumpsuit instead of all this? There's some pre-war money, a rat away, more stuff, more goodies. Got all these Nuka-Cola variants in here. Here's the safe key to get in that safe. So, but we already did all that. Nuka Nuke schematics. You can build Nuka Nuke modifications. Look at that. Some crazy shit. Let's go ahead and grab these Nuka Nukes. Here's the Nuka-Cola formula, and don't forget the Nuka Nuke launcher sitting here. A couple of cigar boxes, I like it. There's a plasma pistol if you want that for some reason. Let's go talk to Sierra and turn in this quest, and then I'll read that terminal back there, and we'll end the episode.
Would be fooled into thinking you could live forever. I guess he was terrified of growing old.
You wanted the Nuka-Cola formula? Here it is.
So it really was here. I'm grateful, but don't think this means I've forgiven you. You killed the man who was my greatest hero. A man who revolutionized the soft drink industry and whose creations put smiles on a million faces. Who the hell are you to just walk in here and destroy all that?
He made a choice, and I respected that choice. You should too.
I guess so. It's just that never, not in my wildest dreams, did I think I'd get the chance to talk to Mr. Bradburn in person. To get an opportunity like that, and then have it snatched away. It hit me pretty hard. Still, I can't overlook the fact that for one glorious shining moment, I got to meet the man who invented Nuka-Cola. I'll never forget
That's
that.
true.
Not ever.
Goddamn right, Sierra.
And it
See?
wouldn't have been possible without your help. Thank you.
You're welcome. Sounds like you've forgiven me. Thank me with caps. Jeez.
Now that you've got the formula for Nuka-Cola, what are you going to do with it?
I'm not a chemist, but I might try to brew some up, just for fun. If that fails, well, I still got a new centerpiece for my collection. Here. I know it's not much, but you really went above and beyond the Call of Duty. I think I'll stick around here for a while and see what else I can buy.
I mean, you can keep the head
Time I'm
and
done,
put it on a display
I'm gonna
case
need
or
a much
something.
bigger building to house my Nuka-Cola museum.
Boom, 500 caps and completed Cappy and a Haystack. Yeah, you can have this head. I don't care what your freak ass does. It's almost poetic though. She's like the one person left that's insane about Nuka-Cola, and she got to meet the creator before he died. Like he was alive long enough to, I don't know. Anyways, LeapX system remote connection failure. Contact LeapX team immediately. Acquisitions: Merle's Very Cherry Soda. Original name Merle's Very Cherry Soda. Previous patent holder Merle Harvested. New name Nuka Cherry. So Nuka-Cola and cherry mixture. Notes: original formula was a local, homebrewed, pure cherry soft drink. Made slight adjustments to formula, but otherwise left flavor intact. Mixed with Nuka-Cola, then enhanced with flavor to boost visual appeal. Great Pearl Soda. Patent holder Joni Chang. Original formula sold overseas. Flavor profile virtually unchanged. Slight ingredient adjustments for cost purposes. Full rebranding and repackaging completed as per Nuka-Cola marketing division. This is where they got the original flavors, I guess. Sharon's Down Home Country Lemon. Sharon Lawrence, Nuka-Cola Clear, awaiting final approval. Flavor profile, lemon lime. Notes: original formula holds promise, but ingredients are quite expensive. Don't recommend use of current formula for cost-effective production. We'll try and work out the kinks to get the flavor ready as soon as possible. Packed full of Joe. William Lee, Nuka Boost Experimental. Ooh, so an energy drink, I guess. Nuka-Cola and coffee mixture. Notes: original formula adjusted to mix with Nuka-Cola flavor profile. Initial taste tests were not positive. Recommend we rethink this flavor combination. Yeah, it does not sound good. Project Cobalt. Here's the first entry. General Braxton stopped by my office today. I already knew he was coming. My contacts in Washington, D.C. saw to that. He asked for exactly what I expected, the use of Nuka-World's beverages for a military, chemical, and weapons program. I told him I'd do it if he gave me the information on the military's LeapX Life Extension and Prolongation program, so that's what it stands for. The look on his face when I asked what that was priceless. As expected, he said yes. The moment the LeapX data arrives, I'm putting a team to work on it right away. It's obvious that this world is headed for the end, and I intend to outlast it all. Here's, what is this, August 27th. I had Vault-Tec modify my personal vault to accommodate the machinery required to keep the LeapX system running. It's costing me a fortune, and I've had to divert money from the amusement park. But who cares? My money in the park won't be worth anything when the world is a smoking ruin. I've flown a few of LeapX's researchers down here to make sure the prototype works. I bet they're glad to still have a job, seeing as all the military's money got diverted to wartime resources. I'm hearing complaints from my Nuka-World team about the cutbacks, but they'll just have to make do. Alright, October 20th, 2076. Meacham's work with Project Cobalt struck gold. His team came up with a custom isotope based on strontium-90 he's calling Quantum. He believes he can use the isotope to weaponize almost anything in the military's arsenal. He's come up with a few prototypes like the Nuka-Nuke, and we've even used the Quantum to enhance one of the military's power armor suits. Ironically, Meacham believes we can use this isotope somewhat safely as an ingredient in the new Nuka-Cola soft drink flavor. By reducing most of the harmful effects of the isotope, the Quantum will actually glow longer than the ingredients we use in Quartz and Victory. In fact, I've told Meacham to start distilling it immediately and call it Nuka-Cola Quantum. So it's the backstory to the Nuka-Cola Quantum. That's cool. Learning the backstory to all that. January 19th, 2077. The original intention of LeapX was to create a living biosuit to preserve my body after it would normally expire, but now I've been told by those idiots on the LeapX team that it's not possible. LeapX requires so much power and so many special components, it can only accommodate no more than 15 pounds of organic matter. That leaves me no choice. If I want to prolong my life, I'll have to have them preserve only my head. I've told them to proceed. I haven't come this far just to give up and await the inevitable. And then April 2nd, 2077. This is my final entry. Today I will be undergoing the surgical procedure to have my head removed and transferred into the LeapX system. If anything should happen, I've instructed Peyton Huxley, my executive assistant, to handle my affairs. Peyton is the only one outside the LeapX team who knows about this procedure, and I'm entrusting him to visit me daily and keep me informed of the events happening on the outside of my vault. Peyton again. This is all like a twist on the whole Walt Disney thing, you know, where he like cryogenically froze himself. That's basically all this is. There's a bunch of references and stuff in the park, you know, too, and such. So, anyways, we're going to end the episode here. Next episode, where should we start next episode? Next episode, we are going to begin the Grantchester Mystery Mansion. Not discovered it yet. Wah, wah. We're going to begin here at the Nuka-World junkyard, and we're going to head straight down to the Grantchester. Actually, I think we'll take care of that. I was talking about a Deathclaw down here in the corner. We'll take care of that Deathclaw, and then we'll do the Mystery Mansion, then we'll take care of the Deathclaw. How does that sound next episode? So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. My name is Brian, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.